Welcome to Sauce or Loss, where we look at the most recent support Bandai puts on our plate and see if we throw it in the pot or pour it in the trash, where it belongs. Have you ever had your opponent down to 0 security, needing one last swing, with nothing but a memory setter tamer left on your field? Well, back in the ancient years of 2021, Bandai had blessed us with a new type of Digimon that warped the game in such a way the phrase, hybrid for game, still give players nightmares. That's right, we're talking about the BT17 support for hybrids. And the first card we're going to be talking about today is Flamemon, a red level 3. With the on-play, look at top 3, add a hybrid of 10 warriors, and 1 tamer with an inherited effect. And with the on-deletion, you can play 1 tamer with an inherited effect. Wait, why doesn't it say Takuya?
Stonks.
Okay, that's weird. So basically, this is what if we took BT4 Flamemon, but gave it an inheritable that benefits the deck. Run 4, or consider your life choices. Sauce. BT4 Flamemon, missed, but not forgotten. Next card we're going to be talking about is Agunimon, a level 4 red-purple hybrid. It can go onto Takuya for 2, Burninggreymon for 1, or you can even evo this on one of your red tamers. It has when Digivolve, if you got Burninggreymon in its evo, or if you have a blue/green Digimon/tamer, it can go into an Ancientgreymon for 3, but that Ancientgreymon is going to die at the end of the turn. It has the inheritable, Digimon gets 2 KDP on your turn. Finally, all 8 Ancientgreymon fans have another Aguni to evo their hulking dragons on. World peace has been achieved. In all seriousness, if you're not running 4 of these alongside the next card I'll be talking about in your Ancientgreymon deck, you're either trolling or you just woke up from a 3-year coma, in which case, watching card game reviews should be your lowest priority. Sauce. A different flavor than my usual, but wouldn't mind dipping in every now and then. So the next card is going to be Burninggreymon, a level 4 red-purple. Wait a minute. Koji, were you behind this? It can Digivolve onto a Takuya for 2 or an Aguni for 1. It can also evolve onto one of your red tamers as if it were level 3. It has Raid, and when attacking, can warp into a hybrid reduced cost by 1. And with the inheritable, on your turn, your Digimon gains 2 KDP. You run this card to do your Ancientgreymon combos. I run it to raid into my opponent's boss with 16 KDP. We are not the same. Getting a card splashable in both styles of decks is already extremely useful with the current card pool of Red Hybrid, especially BT7 Aldamon, and only gets better depending on support we get from BT18. Actually, having an inheritable is nice. BT7 Burning, you've had your time in the sun. Now to finally pop things higher than 4K. Absolute sauce. This is the quality I live for. Our next card is Aldamon, a level 5 red-purple hybrid. With the hand effect, by tucking in Aguni and burning from trash under a Takuya, it can go onto the Takuya for 3. With the when Digivolve, pop something 6k or less. It has the inheritable, while this Digimon has hybrid of 10 warriors, security on options don't activate. So I would say this card is the worst of both worlds, basically doubling down on BT12 Aldamon with the warp effect. It's really interesting that it's the same inheritable as BT7 Aldamon, almost like they are trying to replace it. Please don't limit BT7 Aldamon. I spent so much money on the playsets. God, they're really good, and I can go into it for 1. I can keep doing my plays. Please, please, please don't ban it. Please don't ban it. Please. It's lost at first, but depending on the state of BT7 Aldamon, it could be sauce based on its loss. So our last Digimon we'll be talking about is Ancientgreymon. It's a level 6 red-purple with security attack +1. On play when Digivolve, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP than this Digimon. On deletion, return 1 tamer card and 1 Digimon card with the hybrid trade from trash to your hand. Then you may play 1 tamer from your hand without paying the cost. It's got Digicross -3, Agunimon X, Burninggreymon. What if we took BT12 Emperorgreymon and just did that again, but adding Digicross so it's different enough, said a card designer, hopefully as a joke, that they somehow ran with. I don't want to say this is a bad card for even either deck, but if you're playing Ancientgreymon OTK, why not just play the old one instead? Granted, the recovery is better than even Emperor, but you just go into this guy for a pop and 2 checks, you can do better for yourself. I would lean more into sauce, but the card itself doesn't exactly bring the deck to new heights. And now we have a new Takuya, a red tamer. With security, play this card without paying the cost. Start of main, if your opponent has a Digimon gain 1 memory. And the inheritable, this Digimon gains 2 KDP. While this Digimon has 10k or more DP, it gains piercing. Now the same designer decided, what if we took everything cool from BT7 Takuya, and instead it just gives you 1 memory and piercing instead?
Actually, with the new Takuya, you can use your Raid Burninggreymon, swing, and get piercing, which is the intended combination.
If you really want to pierce that badly, warp and tuck a BT6 Flame underneath. Nerd. Loss. Do better, Jonathan Bandai. So to summarize the thoughts on the Ancient Grey stuff, the Agunimon and Burninggreymon are really good pieces for the Ancient Greymon deck.
Nice.
However, I feel like the boss monster will stay the same regardless, but maybe you could run the new one as like maybe a side piece for a plan B if needed.
Well, hold on now, Tamil Takuya. There's actually a benefit to just playing this guy as more than like a 2-up. If you just hard play him and you tuck the new Burning and Agunimon underneath it, you're able to pop something up to 16k DP, which is basically a Gaia Force and only costs you 6.
Okay, well sure, I guess you can do that, but like, I just want to do more checks, you know what I mean? So, stuff is still sauce, but I guess we'll only see in time how good the Ancient Greymon stuff will perform. So as for the Red Hybrid side, the Flamemon and the Burninggreymon are absolutely going to see play.
Nice.
The new Flamemon basically outclasses the old BT4 Flamemon, and the new Burninggray, giving the deck the option to raid and also warp, makes your plays even faster. The Takuya is okay, whether it'll actually see use in the deck or people will even run a lot of copies, who knows, but while we're waiting for the BT17 stuff, I think BT18 will be the shining light to show which direction Red Hybrid will be going moving forward. I'm gonna rate the support 3.5 Atomic Infernos out of 5. Alright guys, hope you guys like the new style of content we've been doing. Let us know down in the comments, how do you feel about the Red Hybrid support, and tell me why you think personally Red Hybrid is far superior than Blue Hybrid.
Stop right there, Tamil Takuya.
What? War 52896?
You may not remember, but before BT12, we had BT7. And back then, no one even remembered your stupid little Red Hybrid. Blue Hybrid was king. And now that BT17 is here and BT18 is also approaching us, it's time for Blue Hybrid to take back its rightful place on the throne. Tune in next time. Sauce or loss.